Hello everyone, you're welcome to this next tutorial on how to build a jobs recruitment website with PHP. In this tutorial, what we'll be doing is we'll be creating some extra tables we'll be needing in our database, which is one, countries. We'll be creating a countries table because our professionals and the recruiters have to enter their country so that we can know how to display results. If you're coming from US, for instance, once you're searching, we'll take priority over people to show you people from US first of all. If you're coming from India, you'll see people from India first. And then we're going to create states. I'm in Nigeria, and Nigeria is divided according to local governments. And then there are several local governments inside the states. Some countries might call theirs province. Then there are several states inside the country, which is Nigeria. This is how it is structured. So your country might be structured a little different. So you would just use the name of your country. In some countries, I know instead of states, they call it province. So you just use what works for you, and I'll just use what works for me, alright? So, but you just get the general concept so that we can go ahead. So first of all, what is common to everybody is that we need countries. So we'll work with countries. We'll go to Google and search for SQL list of all countries. So that's a good way to start. So there's an MySQL country list. So we just go there, and somebody has done a good job of giving us the list of all countries. So we will just run this SQL code, and it will install countries for us. As you can see, to create a table called app countries, and inside there will be country code, country name, and then a number of things. So I'll just click on edit, this icon here, and I'll select all. I don't know why it's not working, but I'll just Ctrl A on my keyboard, Ctrl C, which is copy, then get to my database. Then inside my database, MySQL, I'll paste this. So when I paste this, I'll run it. There's a go icon here, as you can see. There is a go, and then as you can see, it has created this. So if we go back to our database, we will see that a table called app countries have been created. First of all, this is not how we name our tables, so we're just gonna name it more properly. So we'll just click on first of all, we'll click on the structures. We'll start with the names. It's already a countries table, so we don't need to put country code inside it. So we'll just name it code and name. So that's the standard way we'll do our. So you click here, change, and then you have code. So we'll remove code, and then we save. There's a save icon here. And then there's country name. We'll change it to name. As you can see, this one is now code, so we'll change it to name, just so that it looks neat and rhymes with whatever we're doing. Name. Alright, the reason I'm doing it this way is because we're already in the countries table, so we don't need country ID, country code. All these things are already under countries. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is to change the name of this apps countries. We'll change it to countries. Instead of apps country, we don't need, I don't know why they put apps, so we'll just change it to countries. Remember, in raw PHP, all our names must be in plural. So just click go. So if we go back to our raw jobs table, we'll see that our list of countries now exists. Alright, so which means every user belongs to a country, right? What we'll do is we'll go to the users table and add a country ID. So here we can just choose a place to add a country ID. I can just put it under role ID. So we'll say role ID because it said add one columns after role ID. So I click go, and then I'll call it country ID. Country ID. Remember, it's singular right here because it's referencing the foreign key, referencing another table. I'll just put 11 here. That's the number of digits it can contain, and there's no default. and default is null, which means every user belongs to a country. And now we've sorted it out, we can just say save. And if we go back to our users table, we will notice that when a user is signing up, once they choose a row, there's a row ID, there's a name, then they have to select a country from the list of drop down of countries. Each country has an ID, so it's the ID of the country that will enter here, which means if we go back to our countries table and click on browse, you'll observe that there are many countries here and each one has an ID. So if the user enters an ID, it will just reflect their country. For me, I'm from Nigeria, and the ID of my country will be like somewhere down the line. I think it's around 54 or so. So that's it, and in the next video we will see how we can add states using the same method. Thank you.